Kingdom Hearts has a lot of games, and while a lot of them are shorter experiences, with most of them being important to the overall story, there's also a good amount of titles that have been lost to time over the years, and these aren't games that will later be remastered either. No, these are titles that most Kingdom Hearts fans have frankly forgotten about. For example, did you know that Square Enix, 2 days before Kingdom Hearts 3 released in Japan, created their own Kingdom Hearts VR experience? Yes, Kingdom Hearts has a VR game. The reason you probably forgot about this is because honestly, there's not that much to it. For the most part, it's just select Kingdom Hearts cutscenes from the perspective of characters like Roxas or Sora. Sometimes not even a character at all. Oftentimes we're just in a room of a Kingdom Hearts location watching the cutscenes on a projector. You do get to swing a Keyblade every now and then, which is nice, I guess, but hey, at least it's free with the PlayStation VR. The fact that this is an official Square Enix game and not something outsourced to another company is probably the most surprising part about it, especially considering the forgotten game we're talking about next, which was a Kingdom Hearts game exclusive to Disney.com called Kingdom Hearts Magical Puzzle Clash, a flash game used to promote Kingdom Hearts 358 by 2 days on the DS. It was your typical matching game similar to Bejeweled or the thousands on your phone's app store. You could choose between Roxas, Axel, or Xion. You could pick between 5 worlds called realms for some reason, and you basically defeated the multiple stages of Heartless until you won. The game is actually pretty satisfying in short bursts. There were spells and special attacks that you used to make it as difficult as possible for your enemy to match pieces and drain your HP. This game, unfortunately, is no longer playable through Disney's website, as most web browsers have long since stopped supporting Flash technology. However, this game has been archived and is playable through the use of a custom browser or other things that still support Flash games. Kingdom Hearts Recoded had a similar promotional game released exclusively on Facebook in 2011 called Kingdom Hearts Recoded Gummy Ship Studio. This game had you matching simple color squares and has long been shut down as well. However, some of these upcoming Kingdom Hearts titles are in a much worse position, essentially being lost media, never to really be played again. Some of these games are really weird too, and I would argue have had significant impact on the direction the series would go in later years. As we take a deep dive into these games, if you're enjoying the content, remember to hit the subscribe button. And if you want to go even further, we have a $1 tier on Patreon that gives you an exclusive look into more exciting content that's in the works. This next title's impact on the franchise cannot be overstated, as even in the initial trailer of Kingdom Hearts 4, we see the effects of a story that started all the way back in 2013, the original version of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, or rather, its prequel, Kingdom Hearts Key, exclusive to Japan via web browsers. This version of Kingdom Hearts Key was never released in any country outside of Japan, but was very much canon to the Kingdom Hearts franchise. This browser game promoted a chibi art style with a customizable player character. The browser game had you collecting cards that you would level up and pull on banners to fight enemies and bosses. This would later be turned into medals when the game's sequel Unchained Key and Union Cross would be on mobile phones. Kingdom Hearts Key browser was a complete story. It had an ending and was shut down shortly after, similar to Union Cross, once its story ended. The only way the Kingdom Hearts community was able to keep up with this story was through translations and playthroughs from Everglow and KH Insider, which were uploaded online. This is the original story that introduced the Master of Masters, Lushu, and the Foretellers, the villains of the next saga, dubbed the Lost Masters arc, which will begin with Kingdom Hearts 4. The climax of this story would be you fighting the Foretellers in the Keyblade War, which was only remastered in Union Cross through the Keyblade War event released around a year before the mobile game would begin its final chapters. You can review all the story from this browser game in the theater mode for Union Cross's story on the mobile app. As for the browser game, it was only playable through the website. When the service ended and they went to create Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, the entire service on the website was shut down and is now completely inaccessible. Though there's plenty of footage online, as the entire story as it was happening was played by many Kingdom Hearts fans across the internet. That wouldn't be the only chibi-style Kingdom Hearts game that'd be shut down, though luckily this one isn't canon. Shortly after the original Kingdom Hearts coded, a separate game released called Kingdom Hearts Mobile, which released on the Docomo phone, an exclusive phone network in Japan. This Kingdom Hearts game was an online experience where you had customizable avatars and walked about the Avatar Kingdom and played minigames. There was a wide variety of minigames available, and this was a game that had a reward system connected to Kingdom Hearts Coded, which was on the same device. Whenever you completed episodes of Kingdom Hearts Coded, you would receive rewards and items to customize your character whenever you completed episodes of the game. There's very few pieces of footage and media pertaining to this title. The things I was able to find with the help of some viewers on Twitter was an extremely old video of 2 of the minigames. So there's a ton of lost content, possibly never to be seen again, that was in here. When downloading this game as well, you got access to exclusive wallpapers and ringtones for Kingdom Hearts for a cell phone. It's unfortunate because it seemed like a really neat idea for a small multiplayer experience, something very casual where you and friends are just competing over high scores and simple minigames. The closest thing to this game's existence is trapped on the DS version of Kingdom Hearts Recoded, a system where you can customize an avatar and send letters to other players on DS's nearby. There's also a 100 floor challenge in Recode that is connected to this. But hopefully someone out there still has this game, and maybe through that, more content of this can be archived for those curious. But we did also mention a game called Kingdom Hearts Coded, not Recoded for the DS, but its originator, exclusive to the Docomo phone in Japan, similar to Kingdom Hearts Mobile. The two games are quite similar where it matters, however the most major difference being in how you control the game using buttons on your phone and the game releasing episodically. Kingdom Hearts Coded would be a finished game, but they dragged out the title in episodic releases. Otherwise, it's actually quite impressive that this game was able to run on a device like this in Japan, primarily intended to just be a regular cell phone. There are people out there who still have these Docomo phones with the original Kingdom Hearts Coded installed. There's also plenty of video evidence scattered throughout the internet. Additionally, even if recordings of the game were rare, the title is pretty well archived by Kingdom Hearts community members. So luckily, this is a forgotten piece of Kingdom Hearts history that was saved before it was too late. It is too late though for a game like Kingdom Hearts Fragmented Keys, a title that was in development for mobile phones in the early 2010s. This game was to be a big online hub for Kingdom Hearts, featuring worlds like Star Wars, Frozen, and Tangled. It's fascinating that this was even planned to be a thing when Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key will be released shortly after, but it was a title exclusively created by Disney with no Square Enix involvement. The plans for this title seem to be huge though, even for the scope of a mobile game, but since this title would never officially be released, you can consider it an honorable mention, right alongside Kingdom Hearts VCast, a game that is notorious to Kingdom Hearts fans as a meme, and a prime example of what not to do with the Kingdom Hearts IP. VCast was developed for phones, specifically the Verizon Wireless in the early 2000s. This was a somewhat official Kingdom Hearts title, but it had no involvement from Square Enix, and much like Fragmented Keys, was a project pushed by Disney. Most Kingdom Hearts fans, however, have never played the game, and that's probably a good thing. This game somehow does almost everything wrong, and it's not that fun. Kingdom Hearts fans wish they could forget about this game, but if you want to know more about it yourself, you can watch this video about canceled Kingdom Hearts games right here.